I haven't heard nothing from none of the haters since I bought this skid steer. You notice that? You know why? Because they were wrong. They were wrong. They actually thought that I was broke, that I actually was overextended. And anybody that watches the channel and really watches the channel and has followed the channel know that I don't just hastily spend money on things that don't make me money. And I don't lie. Okay guys, good afternoon. It's well, it's after 5. It's really wet and really cold today down here where I'm at, so that's going to make it where I haven't done anything. I got some more bad news. So well, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to Dan Diesel 767. Man, you didn't have to do that, man. I really appreciate it, man. It's a very nice thing that you did. You know, I'm very grateful, and I don't know really what else to really say. You know, I don't never come on the channel and, you know, ask for money or donations or subscribers or likes. Every now and then I might, you know, want y'all to remind people to hit that like button, because I watch videos too, and sometimes I forget to hit the like button. So I get it, and I know there's a lot of people that watch it don't leave a comment. I wish more people would leave comments, good or bad. You know, help with the algorithm, I guess. So yeah, but a big shout out, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, okay, so first, the order of business. Okay, so I ordered the Lexan door. I found it on eBay for like $480. So of course I'll have to do the, you know, I'll have to install it, and I'll take y'all through that process when it gets here. I think they're saying it'll be here like Saturday or Monday or whatever. Of course, I don't have a door on the coldest week of the year, you know, but that's okay. So another thing, so y'all know that I was on the fence about buying a truck, and I had decided I was going to use my truck, my older F-250, when we got to the season. So the last couple of days, I have been going by the mechanic shop over there. Well, not the last couple of days. I went over there yesterday and tried to start it, and it wouldn't start because the battery was dead. So I took the battery out of it. I brought the battery here, and then what I did is I charged it. So I go back over there today, and thinking I'm just gonna, you know, start the truck up and bring it home and get it ready for this job that I'm gonna be doing. So I get in the truck over there, it starts up and everything, and I get going down the road, and yeah, that thing done locked up, man. I knew it was some major shit. So another big problem for me. You know, I mean, well, I got mixed emotions about it. One part of me feels relieved that it went on and happened, and another part of me feels like, damn, another issue. This ain't like going and buying a weed eater or a blower, you know. I gotta have another truck. If I'm gonna have somebody out here working with me, I'm gonna have to have another truck. Like I was telling y'all a few months ago, probably 6 months ago, I had this whole truck forum going on, and I'm gonna have to buy a truck, y'all. end of the day, I'm going to buy a truck. And of course, you know, I'm going to have to juggle a little bit where it don't hurt me, right? I ain't talking about hurting me, instantly hurting me. I'm talking about in the long picture. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and I don't know for sure, this is just speculation right now, is I go on and pay this truck off. I owe a little more than $15,000 on this truck. Pay this truck off, and save the $540 a month payment, and then sign up and get another truck. But the other truck I get is not going to be no $40,000 truck. It's going to be a $15,000 truck. So that's, you know, it. I knew that there was something major wrong with that truck, because, well, the mechanic was going to figure it all out. But at the end of the day, we both knew that it probably going to have an engine. And there's a lot of other little things that I've talked about in the past. And a lot of little stuff. The AC don't work like it's supposed to. The heat don't work like it's supposed to. The seat belt won't fasten. So it's gonna be hard to hire a guy to run that truck. And then well, it's just ragged out. It's just so ragged out, man. I was gonna try to really keep it, and if it hadn't locked up, then I would have well, I would have tried to use it. But I'm down about it, but you know, I'm okay with it, because I was kind of in the back of my head wanting to get another truck. You know, of course, I would have planned things a little bit different had I, you know, not put all my eggs, or most of my eggs, in to my old truck basket. Because the last couple times that I drove it, after the mechanic did look at it, it wasn't doing what it was doing. You know, it's been sitting for, well, about 3 or 4 months over at the mechanic shop under a cover. Yeah. So I've already started the process of looking at trucks, and I gotta say, just in the last 4 or 5 months, there's a lot more availability on trucks. A lot more. I don't know what causes it, or the economics behind all that, but there is. So I'm not even, to be honest with you guys, I'm not even going to try to get another 250. Not right now. I'm going to try to, well, I ain't going to try. I'm going to get another truck. I ain't trying to get no diesel. I want to get one, and the newer F-150s, you know, from like, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty close. The newer F-150s, you know, they'll haul the Bobcat in a pinch, or the skid steer in a pinch. Not ideal, and you ride at the limit, but it'll haul the skid steer in a pinch. So, and of course it'll haul the dump trailer and everything else. What it was, I was gonna have somebody come out here and help me on Thursday, and I was gonna have them drive the other truck pulling the dump trailer over to this job that we're gonna be doing. And the job's about 20 miles away, 15 miles away. So we're gonna be pulling bushes out. Well, that's why I was prepping the truck, getting it ready. You know, I'm just glad I didn't have to buy a battery for it. But it didn't make a bunch of noise or nothing. It just froze up. It just locked up. Yeah. So well, so I've been looking at trucks this afternoon, and for it to make sense for me, it's got to make sense to me. So the truck I get needs to be around whatever the payoff of this is. I'm going to have to pull money out of an account that I don't want to pull money out of at the end of the day. I'm going to pull money out of an account that I haven't touched in years. And I know that, well, damn, right up, man, that's messed up, man, that's blah, blah, blah. But you got to look at things, you know, from a logical standpoint, and I'm the world's worst about getting in my own freaking head, right? So it's not normal for me in any years past for me to spend, you know, $45,000 cash as a down payment on the machine. Okay, I've never done that before I did the Kubota. And then on the heels of that, I spent another 10 grand on the brush cutter, right? So you're talking about $55,000 in cash. And I know to a lot of guys that make, you know, $10,000 a day, that ain't a big deal. But for me and my little business, that's a pretty big chunk of money. And that was money that, well, it would have been fine if I didn't have to buy a truck, or I don't know, man. Well, Ray, you should always leave enough money for this, and that. I know, and that's what, you know, I thought that's what I was doing, you know, by putting as much down on the skid steer as I did. What I've done is I pushed all the chips to the middle of the table, right? On the skid steer hand, the brush cutter hand, and, you know, a lot of little miscellaneous things. The new lawnmower I bought last year, the two lawnmowers I bought last year. And I've kind of pushed all these chips to the middle of the table up front, right? I ain't looked at my hand yet, y'all. The hand being the season, what I can and can't do with the skid steer, what work is available, and I haven't been dealt that hand yet. And then on top of all that, now I got a truck that I'm going to have to buy. And again, I'm going to be putting money up front again, you know, because I don't know, you know, you never know what kind of season you're going to have, man. You know, based on the years I've been in business, you know, it's been pretty predictable, right? And getting in my own head sometimes, after I make purchases like I've made, and then, you know, something else going wrong, like a major thing like a truck, that's a major deal. Well, you can use the Kia. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to hire no quality people to run around cutting grass for the Kia. AC don't work, the heat is acting stupid. You know, it's a car. It's not, you know, it's not going to be all I can be. So, make a long story short, I'm going to have to buy another truck, and I haven't figured out which way I'm going to do. If I can find a good deal on a truck, then I'll just pay cash for the truck and just keep rolling like I'm rolling. But I think the smart thing to do would be to pay this truck off and then finance another truck. But I got to look at what kind of prices are out there. And I'm looking at a truck for under $20,000. So you're not going to get much of a truck. You're not going to get anything like this. You know, you're not going to be able to get a worthy 250 for that kind of money. But I'm going to have to jump through some hoops to get some of this money that I have put up. I made it where I can't just go and pull money out of this account. I've already pulled all the money out of my available accounts, that I can for business expenses that in my out of my day-to-day running account and all. So what I'm going to have to do is I got an account. I got a couple of accounts at Edward Jones. I'm going to go down to Edward Jones because I'd be really uncomfortable releasing $15,000 or $16,000 or $20,000 out of my accounts that I run every day. That I don't want to do that. I need to have. I'm just going to leave that money there, and we're going to go. I'm going to go get. Out of all the years I've been in business, I have put money in some investment accounts that I'm going to have to get some of that money back. I have never dipped into it in the 8 years that I've had an Edward Jones account. I've never dipped into it, not one time, and I've added to it for years. And I'm not talking about adding 100 or 2 a year. Tens of thousands of dollars I have added to this account each year. So yeah, and I don't know. It's a Roth account. I don't know. Well, I got two different accounts. I got one, and I don't know the name. I got a accountant lady that knows the name, so I don't know the names of everything. But I got two accounts. One of them I can get the money out without a penalty. Of course, there is it ain't as easy as going to the bank, and I can't do it online. I got to go to their office and do it. Okay, and then the other account is for my retirement. So, and I could get money out of either one of them, but the one in my retirement, I'm going to have to pay. I have to pay a big, stiff penalty to get money out, and I don't have to. I can get it out of the one that I don't have to pay a penalty on. So, yeah. But I can't go into the season indecisive about a truck, worrying if the truck's going to start, worrying if it's going to, I can't be doing all that. So, yeah. So I just kind of wanted to come on here real quick, do a short clip, kind of let y'all know what's going on today, and all that. So, it's just some food for thought, man. Let you know where I'm at, and the state of where I'm at, but I am going to buy another truck, and I am going to have to hire somebody for the summer. And I can't expect to hire somebody of any kind of quality and them to drive that old raggedy truck. That old raggedy truck, man, when I got in it today and it locked up on me after about 20 miles, yeah, I'm all right with it, I guess. Gotta be. But the stupid window that I broke was avoidable. If I could just stop doing and making mistakes on the avoidable stuff, I'd save $10,000 a year just on the avoidable things that I screw up or don't do right or make the wrong move, right? But I'm always going to bet on me, man. Always going to bet on me. Even though I will admit, I'm a little unnerved right now. But I don't buy things that don't hold their value either, right? When I bought the skid steer, I was thinking, shoot, I'll be able to roll through the winter here, and I'll be able to, make a big chunk of my money back, and I did, but then it just stopped. And then the weather's been really bad too, and then I went out of town for a week, and it's okay. But that beats having a $1,500 a month skid steer payment. Just think if I'd have done that. Right now, I'm reeling from the $45K I put out on the skid steer. But logically, I know that a year from now, I'll be gold. And that's how I've gotten to the point I'm at now. you know, before I bought the skid steer, is doing exactly what I did with the new skid steer, except for the only difference is this is a lot bigger of a risk, a lot more money anyway. The risk is the same, but it makes it bigger because there's more money involved. But the potential to make more money is up there too. So anyway, oh, and one more thing about the, you know, the window. I did call the insurance, and the deductible is $250. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to file a claim with the insurance company. Now, I'm not going to wait on them to pay me to get the window. I went on and ordered it, but they are going to cover it. I got a call into the claims people, and I just called them with the truck and everything and getting it back to the shop and all that. Man, that was, you know, that sucked up all my afternoon. I didn't have a camera with me or nothing, so y'all would have got an earful then. But the Kubota insurance that I pay for the machine will cover that. So I'll end up saving a couple $100, and that's, you know, yeah, I love it. But I got an appointment down at Edward Jones tomorrow with my advisor down there, and we're going to see what we can do to well, I ain't got to see. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some money. I'm going to get I'm thinking $15,000. And this is not a loan. This is my money that I put up over the years. Some of my money that I put up over the years. I know people look at me and my business and how I live or whatever, and they're like, there ain't no freaking way this dude is making any money. He ain't got no money nowhere. He ain't, you know, you ain't got to make $1 million a year to put money up, y'all. You just can't be stupid with your money, you know? You just can't be gambling on them. I gamble on me. So I haven't seen any. If y'all, all you guys that watch the channel on the regular, I haven't heard nothing from none of the haters since I bought this skid steer. You notice that? You know why? Because they were wrong. They were wrong. They actually thought that I was broke, that I actually was overextended. And anybody that watches the channel and really watches the channel and has followed the channel know that I don't just hastily spend money on things that don't make me money. And I don't lie. So there's that too. I remember back before I bought the skid steer, there were guys coming in the comments, you can't afford no skid steer. Where are they at now? Not only could I not afford a skid steer, I'm also going to afford a truck too. And whatever else might come down the damn pipe. Shit. But I just want to throw that in, and you better wrap up tonight if you're down here in the South. This is going to be one of the coldest nights that we've had. Deuces.